Welcome everybody to the show you might not get because you just had to be there. I am your host, Paul Hackemesser, and I'm here with my co-host,
Kaden Koellen.
And today, Kaden, I got, a hell of an episode for you today. All right, you're gonna learn how to do some things. Okay, but before we get into that, what's been going on in the life in the Koellen household?
You know, it's like I always say, Paul. Nothing too crazy. I watched Donnie Darko today. Good movie. Weird, but it's a good movie. Also, yeah, just been working. Hanging out, chilling. Recently hung out with my best buddy Parker. He's cool. And just
W
living
Parker.
life. Shout out that guy.
Alrighty. Well then, I got some stuff to say. I got a standing desk. I'm standing. I'm standing. I'm moving. You can see the props. These are actually set up the last episode, but I was sitting down so you couldn't see them, so I just had the blank wall, but it's fine. We got them now. You had to be...
Oh yeah.
The Y is completely covered by that bottle. Any long-term fans, Z Fuel, you should go watch that skit we did on the same channel. It's a banger skit. Anyways, well, without further ado, let's get into today's episode, Kaden. Kaden, you know how to do many things, right? You know how to do a couple things.
Okay,
well,
right.
But there's some subjects that we could all improve on, right?
Yeah,
and so we're gonna
have something to work on,
Exactly. So we're gonna go through some tutorials, some how-tos, specifically from WikiHow.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to be guessing what the topic is. And it's going to be, I'll give you you have multiple hints. You'll have 3 hints in total for each one.
Okay.
And as long as you get within the area of the title, you got it. All right.
Okay.
I have 12 of these. Your goal is to get at least 7.
Okay. And I have to guess the action that's being done, or like taught.
Yes, you have to guess if it's like, I don't know, how to be there.
Okay.
Because you had to be there. How to be there. The title you would be trying to guess would be how to be there. So you'd be how to and then whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so
I'm
you're
getting
trying to guess.
The information I'm receiving is like steps.
Yes. So that's one of the things.
Okay.
You will be receiving 3 forms of information. You'll be receiving the author, the opening like paragraph, and then the steps.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how the author will help me, but I guess we'll see.
The author will have some sort of like occupation tied to it. Sometimes it'll help, sometimes it won't help.
Okay.
This one is authored by, or co-authored, sorry, by Guy Record. I don't know if I said that right. And he's a life coach.
Okay.
And I will give you part of the title. The main part I will leave blank. So that is the part you're trying to guess, right?
Okay.
How to blank. Blank is all about harnessing your own unique internal power. It's what allows you to wow friends, dazzle parties, excel in school and work, and ultimately just feel great about yourself. But when you struggle to feel secure, how can you become the most blank you? It's actually way easier than you think. Below, we've outlined the very best research-backed tips and tricks to help you on your journey. Ready to let that inner light shine through? Let's get started. Any idea what it could be so far, or no?
So he's a life coach, or he or she is a life coach.
It's a he.
Okay. And it's like how to be... It talked about kind of putting yourself out there, letting your light shine through. So my first instinct, it's talking about excelling in schoolwork and, like social settings, parties and stuff. So my first instinct is it's how to be open or like more social or something along those lines. It's how to, I don't know. It could still be a very varying amount of things. But
Okay.
those are my first thoughts.
Let's get into the steps. You will get. I will let you choose one step where I will read out the full description, of course, without giving anything away. But I will let you choose which one, and you can stop me at any time, or you can wait till after. Either way.
Will you
Step
tell
one.
me how many? Oh, so you're just going through all the steps.
Yes, I will go through all the steps.
Okay.
Step 1, challenge your negative thoughts. Step 2, use positive self-talk.
Okay.
Step 3, forgive yourself for your mistakes. Step 4, be honest with yourself about your shortcomings. Step 5, make a list of your positive qualities. Step 6, learn to say no. Step 7,
no.
get help from a mental health professional. Step 8, spend time with people who appreciate you. Step 9, learn a new skill. Step 10, exercise regularly. Step 11, do something you enjoy every day. Step 12, stand up straight and make eye contact with people. Step 13, wear clean clothes and practice good hygiene. And with the one you choose, so I will also give you a picture.
A picture?
Yeah, you will get one of the drawn pictures of whatever article you choose, or whatever step you choose. Sorry.
So I'm picking a step, and I will get pictures.
You're getting the bio and the picture of that step.
Okay, it's hard to remember. There were like 13 steps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a random one, and then hopefully I'll remember next time. I'm going to go with step 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I can also just give you the first image and then just the bio of whatever of 9. I can just give you the first image of the thing as well, because that might help you more.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, this is the first image.
Okay. Looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay.
Yeah, you're looking at yourself. That's what the image is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Step
It's a person
9.
staring at themselves.
Learn a new skill.
Okay.
Do
Right.
something outside of your comfort zone. If you ever tried playing chess before, play a few online games to get the hang of it. If you aren't the best cook, try making a dish you've never had. There are many ways to acquire a new skill. Build your blank in smaller areas to improve your overall self-esteem.
Yeah. Okay. I have a good idea of what this is. After you went through all the steps, the biggest thing that was blurring in my mind was how to build confidence. Because this is they said they were a life coach, and it's talking about like social settings, how to professionally do better. It's talking about little things that just overall improve your lifestyle. And so you said how much more information am I about to get?
You've gotten all the information. I can repeat some of it if you like, but this is all the information you're getting.
Okay, I'm just going to go with my butt and say how to build your confidence or how to get confident or something along those lines.
Alrighty. Kaden? This WikiHow article is how to build your self-confidence. You are correct.
Let's go. Ding, ding,
I was also you ding. You got I was also supposed to give you the topic, which I forgot. So for this one, for not getting the topic, you did pretty well. It was a pretty easy one too. But I mean,
I did get the life coach. from the author.
It's true.
So I had a rough idea, but all right, that was a good one.
These topics will be given from WikiHow. So this isn't like, so if I say like video games or something, it won't be like, it would be WikiHow is saying this topic is video games. It's not me saying. So take whatever topic it is with a grain of salt.
Okay.
The topic for this one is computers and electronics.
Okay.
The author is co-authored by Matt Koba, Lego content creator. And it is how to become blank. Being a blank is all about putting yourself out there. But how do you do that? You need some special skills. Is the challenge of content... Oh, fuck. I just said it straight up. All right, we're skipping that one. You're not getting it.
Okay, I guess it was how to content create.
Fucking hell. I just why I wanted to write them down beforehand, and so I wouldn't fuck up. Whatever. You'll... God.
Success! I've done it.
You know what? I'll give you the point. You get a free. You get a freebie. You get your free space. God damn it. I'm so sad. All right, whatever.
We're on a roll, baby.
Okay, you got 2 points right now. One from my fucking stupid ass. Okay.
Hey, what was that one step about self-confidence? All right, you can't be too harsh on yourself.
You're right. I'm sorry. We're both learning things today.
That's right.
Number 3.
Okay.
This is language nuances. Is the topic.
Okay.
The author is co-authored by Kelly Miller, LCSW, and that's like certifications, whatever. She is a psychotherapist.
Okay.
How to blank. Is blank second nature to you? Once you get in the habit, it may be difficult to tell blank. Blank can be addiction, like smoking or drinking alcohol. It provides comfort and becomes a fallback mechanism to use when you are faced with uncomfortable feelings. As with most addictions, quitting blank is essential to your well-being, and like any other addiction, the first step is admitting that you have a problem.
Okay, so you said what was the co-author? They were a...
Kelly Miller, psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist. So my first thought is that it's talking about its addictive behavior. She's a psychotherapist. So my thought is like, it's some sort of a coping mechanism. It's talking about how addictive it is. So it could be something external, like not necessarily like, oh, I bite my lip or, pick my nails or something. Like it may be over usage of an external item because it's talking about how to quit it as well. So I don't know, some sort of addictive item when faced with stress. That's all I'm at right now.
So with this one and for some others, there's a lot of steps, but they come in parts.
Okay.
And so I will read you the parts. And by the way, I'm also blanking out words related to the main topic. So it's not just the topic word.
Okay.
So I'll give you 3 parts, and then you will tell me which one you want. Oh, let me send you the picture. So you will tell me which one you want, and I will read the steps of that part.
Is this an image of...
That is the first image. I will not give you any more information.
The first image for how to blank. Got it.
Yeah. So, part 1, deciding to stop blank. Part 2, making a plan. Part 3, hold up, I'm scrolling. Staying blank.
Okay.
So, deciding to stop blank, making a plan, and staying blank.
So you are stopping doing something. And for those who are listening, the first image that is shown to me is a person in front of a wall and their the silhouette of their face is displaying a long nose, like Pinocchio or something. It's also got a question mark, but what I'm assuming now is that this is like how to quit lying or something, like compulsive lying. You said they're a psychotherapist.
Mhm.
So it's not entirely outside the realm of possibility. But I don't know. The steps are like how to stop doing this. Make
Well,
a
they're
plan.
parts. You choose which part you want, and I'll explain the steps in that part. Yeah.
If it's how to stop lying, then that would kind of solidify my stuff, but I'm almost intrigued for the make a plan one. Because that's kind of like a random one. It could be really good information or really bad information. What was the third part?
Staying blank.
So my first thought when I heard this one was staying truthful. It could be, if it is for stop lying. But now I've kind of walked myself into a corner where that's all I think it is now. If I'm going off of this information, which I am, I think I'm gonna spice it up. I want to hear about this make a plan part.
Alrighty.
What are they planning?
Making a plan. Step 1. Get outside help. You might feel like you're alone in your quest to blank, but there are people who have been through this and can provide support. It's tough to quit any kind of addiction by yourself. Reach out to people who can provide good advice and help hold you accountable towards your goal. Step 2. Identify your triggers. To successfully blank, or to successfully stop blank, it helps to identify situations, emotions, people, or places that tend to cause you to avoid blank. Once you know what triggers your blanks, you can either avoid the trigger or find a way to confront it honestly. Number 3.
Honestly, you say.
Yeah, that's just the wording. I'm not doing another one. I'm not doing the second one again. Take it as you will. That's how it is. All right. Number 3. If you can't say something blank, don't say blank. When you're faced with a trigger and tempted to tell blank, stop yourself from speaking at all. If you simply can't be blank in the moment, it's better to stay quiet or change the subject. You are not required to answer questions you do not want to answer or reveal information you don't feel like revealing. Number 4.
Wait.
Practice actively. Okay.
Hold yourself, okay? I got some information off of that right there. Don't say something. Normally, the saying is like, don't say anything if all you have to say are bad things, don't say anything. Something like that. That is immediately what I think of. So now it's talking about don't tell blank. Don't, you need to quit blank. So now I'm thinking it's almost more like gossip or something. It could be along the lines of, lying, but it almost makes me think they're saying bad things about people or they are telling lies, but it's like they're fibbing about people. I don't know. I'm still on those lines, but they're telling something naughty either way, whether it's lies or gossip. Something along those lines.
Okay.
So, okay. Go ahead and continue. I want more information.
Step 4. Practice actively blank. If you've been blank more often than not, telling blank really does take practice. The key is to think before you speak and decide to say something blank instead of blank. Again, if you're asked a question you can't answer blank, Don't answer. The more you blank, the easier it will become.
Okay, hold your horses.
There's a lot of redacted info in that one.
There is a lot, but it's giving me more and more context clues. So now I know that there is one thing that is the polar opposite of what this person's doing. And there's the thing they're doing, which if I'm thinking of it realistically, it's probably if you can't tell the truth, don't say anything at all. You need to tell things honestly. You know, there's the truth and then there's lying. The more you lie, the easier it is going to be. That's what I'm assuming is some of the hidden information and all of that. So now I'm back onto it. They're lying. They're just telling lies. Think before you speak. Make a plan for what you're going to say. If all you have are lies to say, don't say anything at all. I think I'm gonna just cut you off right here, Paul.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say it's how to quit lying, or how to not tell lies, how to tell the truth, so on and so forth.
This article is titled How to Stop Lying.
That is right, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
You are correct.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, yes, I did fuck up. And that's that one where I said at the very end, I said, well, what did I say? What did I even say?
It was
It
like
ended with honesty. Find a way to confront it with honesty is what I said. And I was like, fuck. I tried really hard to play it off like I didn't, like that was just part of it.
Well, I figured that was just part of it, but I was like, it's just funny wording that's in there, so something to pick up on. Oh,
These are really...
I'm kind of the goat at fucking
WikiHow.
Yeah. This is a fun game.
I gave you that second one, but okay.
It's true, but I'm 3 for 3, Paul.
It's true. It's true.
100%.
Okay. Number 3.
4?
The topic. Number 4. The topic is paranormal beliefs.
Ooh, juicy.
Reviewed by Stina Garbis, spiritual advisor.
Okay. How
to blank and blank with blank. Ever wondered how blank could be blank to the blank?
Oh God.
What are you doing,
bro? Bro's this next mini game that we do on the podcast, this is gonna be the hardest shit ever. I'm gonna make every other word blank. Okay.
Throughout history, people of all different religions and cultures believed that they could communicate with blank. Even though blank isn't necessarily backed up by science, that doesn't mean you can't give it a try. If you're interested in learning how people have attempted to blank, you've come to the right place. Here we'll talk about different kinds of blank and walk you through what to do before blank, what supplies you'll need, and how to blank, and what precautions to take afterwards.
Okay, off the ripple, it's paranormal based. They're talking about how people from all, different lines of religion have been able to, partake in this thing. My first instinct is they're trying to communicate with the dead. How to communicate with ghosts.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say that's it. That's my final answer.
That's your final answer? You don't even want to see the image first?
I don't even need it, bro.
Your final answer is how to communicate with the dead.
That's right.
Kaden, I really wish you would have let on a little bit further. The title of this article is How to Summon and Communicate with Demons.
Okay. I could have been more specific had I gotten some more information.
Yes,
I more or less got it though.
If you want to see if you want to describe the image anyways, there's the image.
Oh, okay. So this is an image of a side profile of a demon, and then there's a bunch of money in a bag behind him. So, you know, pretty demonic.
I just realized
I guess.
the bottom right tells you, oh well, on that second one, the bottom right says how to stop relying.
Oh yeah,
On
it
that
does.
second image.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
even notice.
I gotta make sure that it's not.
Yeah, that's good. Make sure that stays out of each one.
Yep. Whoops. Okay.
Bro accidentally gave me the answer for the last one too.
Kaden,
Oops.
you're 3 for 4. You're 3 for 4 right now.
Hey man,
fine.
that was pretty close. Give me like a 3.5.
No. You're not getting a 3.5.
Where do demons come from, Paul?
Hell.
And hell is a place for whom?
Brother, go.
Evil souls that have died.
Or
You're talking about how to summon and communicate with demons. I said how to communicate with the dead.
a 0.5 would not help you. You know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. You get 3.5. You get half a point for that.
Let's go.
You get half a point.
I'm happy.
Right, you're
happy.
3.5 for 4.
That's what I like to hear.
Now, Kaden, I'm gonna give you an extra little hint for this. You might relate to this one a little bit, okay?
Okay, I'm relating.
The topic is work world.
Okay.
This is written by, I'm gonna torture this name, Megaria Lorenz, PhD, and she's a WikiHow staff writer.
Okay.
How to become blank for the blank.
How to become a writer for WikiHow. Final answer. No, I'm just kidding.
Let me
Go ahead.
The blank has always relied on contractors to help blank, especially in blank or difficult to access areas. If you're interested in working as a blank with the blank, you can do so either as an individual or as an organization. To get started, you need to make sure you meet the eligibility requirements and file the appropriate paperwork with the blank. Sorry, I stumbled over my words, but you get the gist.
So, first impressions, they're talking about you can work with these people. There's contractors. You need to be eligible. There's hoops to jump through. What was it? It said something about cleaning up or something, right? Am I tweaking?
You're tweaking.
Okay. I don't know. My first instinct is like some like police officers or like some sort of government officials that you need to jump through a lot of hoops to, you know, work with and shit like that. But that's first impressions. Could be like any organization, really.
This one also has 3 parts. Sorry, 2 parts.
Okay.
I will give you 1 and 2, and you will tell me which one you want. And also, here. Yeah, let me make sure this doesn't have any. Alright, screenshotting it, not saving the image. It does have the fucking title in it.
Oh. Damn.
Go ahead and explain that for the audience.
Alright, so I'm looking at a computer that has an application form. There's some books and stuff on the desk. Talking about a contract in a folder. There's a brick wall and a magnifying glass. It's applications, so they're trying to get into somewhere. And my first instinct was police or some sort of government officials.
Would you like to hear? Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, would you like to hear the parts? There's 2 parts.
Yes, I would like to hear the parts.
There is part 1, applying for a blank contract.
Okay.
Part 2, finding blank contract opportunities.
Finding blank contract opportunities. What was the first one?
Applying for a blank contract.
Applying for a blank contract. My first instinct with that one was applying for a government contract. But I don't know what that entails. I don't know. I have to pick one of these parts to
Yes,
delve
you pick
into.
one of them, and I will read you the steps of them.
How to apply.
So you're either applying or you're looking for opportunities.
Okay. I'd like to look for opportunities.
All right. Step 1. Check with your local contracting officer for opportunities.
Right.
After you submit a blank application to your local contracting office, you should start receiving information about opportunities through the blank. You can also call your local office or visit them in person to ask about possible opportunities. Visit the that's gonna give it away. I'll blank that. Visit the blank website to see contractor solicitations. The blank posts all its contractor opportunities on the blank website. Go to the website to find out if the blank is currently soliciting suppliers such as companies that can supply blank transportation services.
Okay.
Step 3. Use the blank supplier registration system for organizational contracts. Another way to find contracting opportunities is through the blank supplier registration site. You can only use this site if you are applying for contracts as an organization rather than an individual. To register your organization, visit the blank e-sourcing site. Number 4. Search for individual blank contractor jobs on general job websites. If you are an individual looking for a job as a contracted blank, you may be able to find local opportunities through job websites like Indeed or Simply Hired. Do an online search using terms like contract blank or blank contract driver. Check the specific requirements for each job to make sure you qualify. For example, most blank contract positions require that you have your own vehicle, a valid driver's license, and 2 to 5 years of driving experience.
Okay, so we're talking about you need driving experience. It's talking about supplying the business you're working for or contracting under.
I remember I did give you another hint before this. It does relate to you in some regard.
Yeah, so taking that into account and also thinking about you need 2 to 5 years experience in driving, and it's contracting. So earlier I was thinking of government agencies. So this could be for mail carrying, which is not totally out of the question, but it makes me curious because it's talking about supply. What? I don't know what supply they would have, because from what I understand, I never did anything with that stuff. But I know you can also use your own vehicles in a mail carrying facility. And you do need driving experience. So that's my instinct right now. Is there any more information I'm getting?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. That's everything.
It really throws me off that there's something to do with supply. It's also contracting, which I was never contracted, but it's also talking about applying for this thing a lot, which it said you could do it under a regular ass just looking online.
But it also gave other things that where you can go directly to the website or whatever.
It's true, but that could be basically anything still.
That's true.
You said it's related to me. I don't know what the supply would have to do with anything. I also am not 100% confident because of the contracting and stuff, but you need driver's experience. You can use your own vehicle, and I used to work for the United States Postal Service, so...
Ken used to be a Fed.
That's right. I'm gonna just say how to apply for... Because... Could you reread me with the blanks, the title?
How to become a blank for the blank.
How to become a driver for the government. How to become...
By the way, if you do get the title exact, I don't think you will get exact this one. If you get the title exact, you will get double points.
Okay. It's kind of fucked up with the self-confidence one, because I basically got that one spot on.
You didn't get that one spot on.
Okay, well, whatever. I'm trying to think how to become... The supply thing is really throwing me off, and also it's contracting, so I don't know, it could still be a lot of different places. Maybe it's like how to become a delivery driver for the government. How to become a driver for the Postal Service. I don't know. I don't know how related to me this is. It's driving and supply. Like, what the fuck? I've never done shit with that. So I'm gonna just trust my butt, I guess, and go with the Postal Service. How to become a driver for the government. How to become a mail carrier for the government.
Kaden, I want you to take a look at this picture right here. The title is How to Become a Contract Delivery Service for the United States Postal Service. Kaden, you are correct. I will give that to you.
Okay. How to become a contract delivery service? I didn't even know you could do that.
And the part about what supply, that was, let me find it really quick. Go to a website to find out if USPS is currently soliciting suppliers, such as companies that can supply mail transportation services.
So it was just, the wording was sticking in my brain.
Yeah. But you got that one. Kaden, you are 4.5 for 5.
Let's go.
We still got, you only need, I guess, 1.5 points to win.
We're shooting for 0.5.
Alrighty. This one's pretty good. And you need this one.
Give it to me.
You need this one. This isn't a hint, but you need it.
Okay.
The topic is emotions and feelings.
Okay.
Co-authored by Susan Pazak, PhD, licensed clinical psychologist and professional life coach. How to develop a blank. Your blank has been developing since you were born. It has developed in stride with all your cognition and has been shaped by your upbringing. You might blank at the same things your parents do, and you might have difficulty understanding blank outside of the range of your familial and social background. Even with your familial context, you aren't likely to You aren't likely to be in on every blank. You might need extra context to understand some blank, or you might express your blank differently than others. Developing your blank will help you communicate with others. It can help you go easier on yourself.
Okay. First thought is like, it was talking about you've been developing your brain since you were a kid. That was my first thought. But as you went on, it started talking about other things that didn't necessarily apply to the brain if it were to be the thing being talked about. So, I'm thinking it could be your feelings, like you've been developing your feelings for as long as you've been alive, or like your maturity. It does also depend on your upbringing. So that's my first guess right now is or my first thought is how to develop your feelings or something like that.
Okay. So this one also has 3 methods.
Okay, 3 methods.
Method number 1, identifying and responding to blank.
Okay, could be feelings.
Method number 2, learning to blank around.
Learning to feel around, that would work.
Method number 3, learning your blank.
Learning your blank.
Is it identifying and responding to blank? Is it learning to blank around? Or is it learning your blank?
Learning to blank around. That one, see, feelings work really well for those first 2, but the third one is where I'm kind of doubting it. Because it'd be so extra. You'd have to blank like a couple words. So, since I have more unknown about the third one, I think I'm going to go with that one.
I will say, when I say blank, it could be a number of words. It could be one word.
Well, yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to see how it applies to everything.
Yeah, okay.
So that's my current
Okay,
thesis.
Step number 1. Figure out what you find blank. Your blank is particular to the way your mind works and has a lot to do with how you were socialized. The next time you find something blank, think it over. What is blank about it? Was it surprising, familiar, exaggerated? Write down all the elements if you can. What elements could be altered or removed for the blank to be lost?
Oh.
Step number 2.
Hold your horses.
Okay.
I've got some information from that one. So we're talking about developing something since you were a kid. It depends on your upbringing. You're talking about how each time it used blank, it was talking about something that was like crazy or exaggerated. Something that could be funny. So I'm thinking it could be like how to develop a sense of humor, or how to something like that. And considering you just looked at your left monitor,
Bro, that has nothing to do with that. I looked at my fucking article, bro.
Yeah, bro, you were trying to match up the title. You're like, he just said it word for word right now. No,
what I did.
no, but that's my first thought right now, is how to develop a sense of humor is what I'm thinking now at this point. But anyways, continue. I'd like to hear more.
Okay. Part 2. Figure out what you don't find blank. The next time you don't get a blank, don't despair. Think it through. Did you not understand that it was meant to be a blank? Did you think it was a serious statement? Or did you think it was a mistake? Most
Paul,
jokes depend. Okay.
let me stop
I
you
just
right
said
there.
I don't know if you heard it, but I just straight up said, okay, whatever.
I don't know if I heard it, but I was thinking every
It was like the
single
last thing
time
you
you
said.
said something blank, I could literally imagine in my head the word that you were trying to say. And every single time it lined up. So I'm
Okay.
going to 100% go with my butt and say how to develop a sense of humor as final answer.
And I did look over at my monitor. You got it word for word. How to develop
Let's
a sense of
go.
humor. By the way, I'm not gonna discredit only because I think you were speaking over me, so you didn't even hear it. I straight up said joke, the word joke, and I was like, if you didn't find a joke funny, I was like, oh wait. But yeah, I also forgot to give you the image. But if you wanted to describe it anyways, here you go.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a rather peculiar looking man smiling at a woman who I
Yeah, that
cannot see
wouldn't
the
have helped you
face
that
of.
much.
Just some guy laughing, looks like.
Yeah.
Or like talking about something joyfully.
Kaden, you've officially passed the threshold for this game. You got 2 points because you got the title.
Go.
Exactly. So you are sitting at a good old 7.5 point. Wait, 7.5 points.
Wait,
Right?
isn't that right? No,
One,
I think
two.
it's 6.5. Because I was at 4.5, wasn't I? And I need 5.
So you got that one right. You got that one right. You got
I got that one
right.
half right.
You got that one half right. You can't even look at my screen. So that's 3.5. That's 4. 5, 6. Yeah, no, you 6.5 points. Good job, Kaden. Good job. Woo!
Let's go.
We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still got 6 more to go. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you how high you can
I'm
get.
a speed runner. The first second, I'm like 100% confident. I'm gonna just shout out my answer. I'm gonna think about these a little harder too.
Okay. This topic is thinking skills.
Okay.
And okay, yeah, thinking skills. You also might need this. Oh, by the way, yeah, last time I said you really need this. How to develop your sense of humor.
Bro.
You also might need this though.
Okay.
How to avoid having your blank blanked by others.
Okay.
This is co-authored by Julia. Here we go. Lubchenko. It's
You know what my first
why?
instinct is?
What?
How to avoid getting your feelings hurt by others.
Okay.
That's just off rip. But we'll
Okay.
continue.
What is that name? By the way, this name is spelled Lybchenko. Lubchenko. I don't fucking know. They're a licensed counselor.
Okay. Counselor. Right? That would line up with my hypothesis.
Making blank can be challenging, especially when everyone has an opinion. Focus on feeling self-assured to avoid unwanted blank from outsiders. Confidence in your choices and acceptance of the consequences can help you confront people who may feel the need to sway you. Find ways to notice blank and confront the situation in the best way possible. Am I giving you a little bit more information than I meant to? But that's fine. Because this is a rather harder one.
Yeah, so first thing I'm thinking is maybe it's like bullying people, or it's talking about, I'm trying to think of what it was saying.
The title again is How to Avoid Having Blanked by Others.
How to avoid having blanked by others. Okay, let me just keep hearing. I need to keep digesting the information.
So this one, there is 1, 2, 3 methods
Okay.
There is method number 1, finding confidence in your blank making. Method number 2, handling blank and blank.
Okay.
Method number 3, confronting a person who wants to blank your blank. Hey, baby girl, you want to blank my blank?
Okay, so off of these titles, I'm leaning towards, like, it could be how to stop getting, like, influenced by other people, or, like, something around your decision making.
I keep forgetting your image.
Oh yeah, let me see that image.
There you go.
Okay, so this is a man in front of the WikiHow office, I guess, who is straightening up his tie. He's kind of smug. Looks like he's having a good day. He's rather confident. How to avoid having blank blanked by others.
You don't have to get the exact title,
Okay,
but
and
it will give you double points.
Could you give me the 3 steps or whatever, the 3 methods, or whatnot?
Finding confidence in your blank making.
Okay.
Handling blank and blank. Confronting a person who wants to blank your blank.
Okay. With this image of this man in front of me, now I'm almost thinking it's like money making. Like how to step up to someone who wants to use your money. Don't let people borrow your money. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting further, but I have to think of one of these. That middle one, there's 2 different things it could be talking about. So I almost want to steer clear from that one because I feel like it'll give me, if there's more blanks that are unaccounted for being related to my thing, I want to stay clear of those.
Mm-hmm.
So give me number 3. Give me number 3. Let's delve into
Confronting a person who wants to blank your blank.
Yeah. Let me hear about it.
Step 1, stay calm and assertive.
Right.
Learn to firmly say no to someone who wants to blank. Or who wants to blank your blank. You can say no without being aggressive or rude. Pay attention to the tone of your voice. Remember to state that you have blank what you believe is best. Step number 2. Remind yourself of the time you gave your blank. You may need to tell the person who wants to blank your blank that you have given it a lot of thought. You carefully evaluated the situation and came to the best blank.
Okay.
Number 3. Don't escalate the situation. If someone is upset about your blanks, he may say controversial things to force you to defend yourself. Try not to get sucked into this behavior. For example, say a short response like, "That's my blank," or "You seem upset. Let's talk about this later." May help.
Okay. Hold up.
Okay.
So now I'm almost thinking it's talking about beliefs or religion. It's talking about people trying to change what you believe in. If that was the case, what's the title again?
The title is How to Avoid. Wait, hold on. How to avoid having your blank blanked by others.
How to avoid having your blank blanked by others. It doesn't work with religion almost. How to avoid having your beliefs argued by others. How to avoid having your religion judged by others. I don't know. Let me hear the more steps.
There is one more step.
Okay.
Step number 4. Learn to accept blank that are out of your hands. In some cases, you will not have the final say. You may make a blank only to have it changed or overruled by someone in a higher position, like your boss. In this situation, you can speak to your boss about why you made the blank. Calmly state all your reasons for why you think you made the best blank. Then listen to what your boss has to say. She may have more information than you do, or different priorities, or just outright disagree. If the decision ultimately lies in her hands, then take in her reasons for overruling you, and move on. Know that you made what you felt was the best blank based on the information you had, and it's okay that the other person disagreed.
Okay. So after this, I'm instantly back to decision making. It's got to be something based on your choices in the workplace, like how to avoid having your blank blanked by others. How to avoid having your... See, in this confident man, he's just not giving me much. It was definitely talking about you were trying to make your best informed decision. Your boss may make a different decision, but they have other factors going into it. Blah, 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 blah. So it's got to be something related to that. How to avoid having your decisions something by others. How to avoid having your choices. I'm gonna just go with how to avoid having your... Oh shit. I'm trying to think of how to word it.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
How to avoid having your decisions... What's the word I'm looking for? How to avoid having your decisions changed by others? How to avoid having your decisions... Alright, I'm gonna have to go with that. How to avoid having your decisions...
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
How to avoid having your decisions changed by others?
There's another word I'm thinking of. But... And I'm pretty sure I said it earlier, but I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your final answer.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it. That's gonna be it. How to avoid having your decisions influenced by others. That'll be my final answer.
Kaden, you should have stuck with your butt. The article is called "How to Avoid Having Your Decisions Changed by Others."
Damn it. Close.
You were so close.
Hey, how about that 0.5 though? Hey, how about that 0.5?
Okay, you said it. You straight up said it. I'll give you the 0.5. I'll give you the 0.5. You get 1.5. You get 1.5. You're up to what? That's 7. That's 8 points now. You're up to 8 points.
Let's go.
You finally got that round number.
All right. I haven't gotten 0 on any of these yet.
It's... Well, I gave you one of them too, but...
True, though.
The topic for this one is online games.
Okay. I should be familiar.
Is written by Jack Lloyd, WikiHow technology writer.
Okay.
How to make blank in blank. This WikiHow teaches you how to blank in blank. Blank can increase your strength, blank, or even blank, depending on their ingredients. I'm just gonna. There is part 1, part 2, and there's a lot of parts. There is 6 parts, Kaden.
Okay.
You have. Okay.
Okay, sorry. My first thought is it's something with health, fitness. Could be diet.
It is also, remember, the topic is online games.
That's right. Okay. Go ahead.
Part 1, gathering your supplies. Part 2. Yeah, I'm sorry for this. These are all like, I'll go into further detail. These are just like steps. So these are not like methods or whatever. Okay. But I will go into further detail if you want me to on any of them. But some of them, I'm afraid you're not gonna like me for these. So part 1, gathering your supplies. Part 2, blank blank. Okay. Part 3, making blank with positive effects.
Okay.
Part 4, creating blank with negative effects. Part 5, further modifying your blank. Part 6, making a throwable blank.
A throwable or
a throwable blank.
Okay. So, and what was the title? Could you repeat the title?
How to make blank in blank.
How to make potions in Minecraft. Final answer.
I hate you. That is correct. So the title is How to Make Potions in Minecraft. I couldn't even give you the first image because that's what it was. It's just a straight up nether portal. Damn, you got that.
Too good.
The moment you heard throwable, I knew it was over. It was positive, negative, and throwable was what got you, didn't it?
Yeah, I was like, okay, because the moment you said positive and negative, I was like, okay, potions. Like potions in a video game. And then you were like, how to make it throwable. And I was like, oh, it's gotta be potions. And then you were like, how to make blank in blank. And I was like, it's gotta be Minecraft. So
that's 2 points. So you're up to 10 points right now, Kaden.
Oh,
10
how many
points.
more do we got?
There is 12 in total. You got 10 and we have 3 more. Or 4 more, sorry. Including this one, I'm about to give you 4. And
I could get 18.
You could get 18.
There's a world.
You could get, with extra credit, you could get 100%.
All
you
right,
get more than 100%.
I'm so ready.
The topic is singing styles, beatboxing, and rap.
Okay.
This is co-authored by Tanisha Hall, vocal coach.
Okay, vocal coach.
How to blank like blank.
How to sing like Adele.
Is that your final answer?
No. But
yeah, that's what I thought.
The way your face dropped, I was like, maybe.
All right.
It's gotta be how to sing like something.
If you love Blank's music and you're an aspiring Blank, it makes sense that you would like to emulate his Blank style.
His
Blank
style.
Yes. Blank is known as one of the most prolific Blank of all time, and the delivery and speed at which he blanks are unparalleled. He is
how to rap like Eminem. Final answer.
Kaden, that is correct. 100% correct.
Let's go.
You just got 2 points. You got 100%. You have 12 points right now.
The goats.
Yes, how to rap like Eminem.
Man, this is a good game. I like this one.
God fucking damn it. I give you hell in the last one, and now you're just breezing through this one. Okay. The topic for this one is, again, this is by WikiHow, so topic for this one is radio.
Radio.
Co-authored by David A. Payne. host of Somebody Somewhere True Crime Podcast.
Okay.
How to start your blank. Creating, promoting, and distributing your blank to reach an online audience of possibly millions.
Wait right here, Paul.
Okay. God damn it. Fucking hell.
How to start a podcast.
Is that your
How to
final
make
answer?
a podcast. Final answer.
How to make a podcast is your final answer?
Yeah.
You got it correct, but you didn't get the exact title. It's how to start your own podcast.
Okay.
You get, whatever. You get 13 points. So
Well, wait. What? How did you read it off, though? Did you read the title like?
How to start your blank.
Okay. Okay, got it.
That's how I read it. Yeah. Well, damn. Fine. You have 13 points right now. You're just speeding through. All right. You really want to... You won't get this one. You won't get this one. You will not get this one right off the bat. And if you do, I'll be concerned.
Okay.
The topic is skincare.
Skincare.
Co-authored by Catherine Chiang.
A beauty influencer or something.
Board certified podiatrist.
Podiatrist. Okay, and it's skincare.
Yeah, podiatrist. Right. She's a podcast doctor. No, I'm not kidding. Okay. How to make your blank beautiful.
How to make your skin beautiful.
Want to continue, or you want to keep guessing?
Just go ahead and keep reading.
You can have the beautiful blank you've always dreamed of. You just need to get rid of your dry blank and keep your blank moisturized.
Is it your skin? It's gotta be your skin.
You also need to learn to trim your blank properly and paint them properly if you wish.
Nails.
Finally, okay. you need to help maintain the health of your blank over time, so you'll have beautiful blank for many years to come.
Okay. Off rip, I'm thinking skin.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, anyways. But now you said trim them, and then what'd you say after that?
Paint.
Okay, yeah, so that leads me to believe it's your nails. But it is skincare. What do you paint on your body? Yeah, your nails, I feel like is a pretty good guess. I'll keep listening. Let me hear the methods.
There is part 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 again.
Okay.
Part 1. Removing blank and moisturizing. Part 2. Keeping blank pretty. Part 3. Painting your blank. Part 4. Taking care of your blank.
Okay. It's gotta be your nails. What was the title again?
How to make your blank beautiful.
How to make your nails beautiful. How to make your skin beautiful. How to make your makeup beautiful.
And here is your image, by the way.
Yeah, let me see that image. We have... Okay. So this is a woman showering. She's got soap on her hair and her body. And it's Dove bar soap, as I can see from this little diagram in the bottom right.
It does look like Dove.
So this could be... That leads me to believe it's not nails, though. But you paint it. This is a woman showering. What were the methods again? 4 methods?
Removing blank and moisturizing. Keeping blank pretty. Painting your blank. Taking care of your blank.
You can trim your nails, you can paint your nails, but can you moisturize your nails? I don't think so. Also, I feel like nails wouldn't be that much maintenance, right? Surely. I mean, I trim mine every now and then. But I'm a guy, so I guess it's less work, but either way. It could be hair. You trim your hair, but you don't paint your hair. You would dye your hair. You could paint your makeup, but you don't trim makeup. You don't necessarily take care of makeup. But she's a podiatrist. It's skincare. So I think my best bet is still nails. Let me hear about taking care of your blank. No, wait. Let me hear about painting your blank.
Okay. Step 1. Skip the expensive brands. While expensive brands do have nice polish, you can get equal quality with less expensive brands.
That's the confirmation that it's nails.
Okay. Do you want to continue or?
What was the title again? How to make your nails beautiful?
How to make your blank beautiful.
All right, that will be my final answer. How to make your nails beautiful.
Kaden. The title of this is called How to Make Your Feet Beautiful.
Oh.
The nails.
That's why I also was like,
correct.
it could be skin.
But it's the toesies.
you trim dry skin and whatnot. You know, paint.
Yeah, it's all about making sure your feet are moisturized and everything. And the painting is your toenails. Good.
Yeah, okay.
All right. You got one wrong, but technically you're still at 100% either way.
Yeah.
So you are still at 12. This is the last one.
Okay, I'm ready.
And this is a doozy. Okay?
Okay.
The topic is relationships, dating.
Oh boy. Okay.
Co-authored by Imad Yabara, dating coach.
Okay.
How to ask for blank confidently, online and IRL.
Okay.
If you've met a blank you like, asking for her blank is the next step in forming a great connection and setting up a date. It's totally normal to feel nervous. How to ask for blank confidently, online and IRL.
How to ask for a phone number confidently.
Your final answer. Aiden, you got it right, but however, it is how to ask for a girl's phone number confidently, online and IRL. We should read this anyways. Just for our sake, our viewers. Sake, some of them may not know.
We want to give the information to people.
Yeah. Starting the conversation, you've lost me.
Also, this, I just want to say that if this doesn't exclusively work on women, then I consider myself correct. Because if you ask me, I'm just being less sexist. Yeah, I guess. Anyways, go on. Let's hear about how to acquire a girl's phone number.
Ooh, we must start the conversation. This is why we're single.
Madam, may I ask you for tea? Spill the tea, sis.
Introduce yourself at the start of the conversation. Whether you are approaching her from across the room, sharing a joke as strangers, or meeting in a group of mutual friends, you will need to properly introduce yourself first. I'm stopping the bit. You can start with an opening line or question to break the ice, or if it makes sense for the situation, lead with an introduction. Either way, make eye contact, smile warmly, tell her your name, and ask for hers. Part 2. Focus on your conversation instead of just getting her number. When it comes to getting a girl's phone number, it comes down to comfort and trust. She has to feel comfortable enough to share that information with you and trust that you're not weird or creepy. Focus on creating a fun, positive atmosphere instead of worrying about how to get her number. If you're both relaxed and comfortable around each other, it'll make it easier for you to ask. Plus, increase your chances of getting her number.
That's right.
Number 3. Actively listen to her and ask open-ended questions. Take your conversation up a notch by asking questions that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. Start with topics related to the situation you're in. Then move towards more personal topics related to her work, studies, friends, or family. You can follow up by asking about her personal tastes, ambitions, and opinions. Just be sure to give her your full attention to show that you care about her responses and are eager to get to know her better. This is a long article.
Right.
I don't want to do this anymore. Well, okay, now it's time to put your practice to the test. We have real life woman. It's just me.
Well, Paul, lucky for me, I was taking notes. And now I'm confident I can pick you up.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, man, this place is all right. I've been seeing hotties all over. Oh, yeah, we're partying tonight. Oh, who's this? Hey.
Hey, beautiful.
I'm Kaden. You come here often?
No, what about you?
I definitely do. What's your name?
My name is Paula.
Paula. I like that name. What kind of lineage is that?
I'm done with this bit. I feel so uncomfortable. Oh, this is.
Hey man, I was putting my things to the test.
We just straight up. Wait, what did you? Oh, you were taking notes.
I wrote all that down before I.
Hey, I'm kidding. You come here often? I definitely do. What's your name? Ask questions about the ball.
Yeah, you asked what about you before I even, and then in there I was just gonna say I definitely do come here often.
Don't be creepy on the circumstances, bro. I understand why women feel terrorized every day. Never mind. I think you know what. I'll die alone.
We better stick to catcalling. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. That's solely what. Don't catcall. That's so terrible. Anyways, Kaden, you got 11, or sorry, not 11. You got 13 out of potential 12. Somehow, you did exceedingly well.
Let's go.
You surpassed the test. You got an extra credit. I feel like I should still give you 12, even though just because that extra point was because of my error. But you know what? We'll let you have it. We'll let you have it. It's fine. You earned it. So, Kaden,
thank you.
You more than well enough have what's the wording? God, I can't think.
Proven.
Redeemed yourself. There you go. You're proven. You redeemed yourself from last episode. And you know, going further, I expect only the highest of expectations from you.
You got it, boss.
Alrighty. And you know, if you're wondering why Kaden's gonna be trying so hard in every single episode coming forward, and you just don't understand why, well, come back to this episode, because otherwise you just had to be there. Kaden, where can they find you?
You can find me at YouTube at just Nameless, NAMELESS, and you can find me on Twitch at 07 Nameless, spelled the same way, with that 07 in front. I'm also on Instagram at EL_KADEN. That's L Kaden on Instagram.
And you can find moi at Paul Hackemesser or Linksod. That's PAULHACKEMESSER or Linksod at LYNKSOD. Thank you all so much for watching. Omri, if I need you to make a fan cam of me in that of Paula.
Paula. Yes.
We still have the fan cam that she made of you. I wonder, should I put that in this episode? Just put it at the very end. Just God. You know what? Sure, we'll put it right here. Bam, fan cam. All right.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you all.
It's hideous.
I know. It's hideous. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, whatever you do on any of the platforms you're on. And yeah, go see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good week. He's gone.
Oh, my fucking knees.